What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're playing Stardew Valley. I'm a little bit late. Actually, I'm a lot late. I wanted to start at 9. I felt like shit. Well, I didn't feel exactly like shit. I just felt pretty bad because I couldn't sleep last night, and all day I was just stomach ache or headache or something. Just felt not good. So I was just not motivated to make a video. And I went out to go grab a pizza. I was like, damn, yeah, this is gonna fix me up right here because I love me some pizza. And it's like so fucking greasy. This shit's dripping and that makes it worse. I'm just like, ah, fuck it. The video didn't take long at all to make. It's just a motivational issue. You don't feel good, you don't want to do anything. Not even plant crops in Stardew Valley. What's up? No videos. You can watch whatever you like. The video's up. This is live. You guys can watch whatever. By the way, I'm just letting you guys know that there is the hate comment video that's up. I did do that. Not only is it hate comments, but it's also weird comments, and it is also me talking about troll comments that I left to other people. I'm just looking at this audio bar down here. I don't know if it's RoboBob or what. What's up, no videos? So yeah, let me, so tonight I'm gonna try something. To be honest with you, I feel like playing something a little bit different, but it's Stardew Valley time, and I'm so close to finishing Stardew Valley. All I'm gonna do is play to the end of year 3. Actually, I should probably just play something else and do winter on my own time or whatever, but I've already decided. I've already put the name for Stardew. Because it's kind of like, I love playing it, but it's like, I feel like, aside from fixing up my farm, I don't know, I've just put so much time into it already. Let me pull up the chat. What's up, Christian? What's up, Ross? Why are you worried about Ross? I told you, I'd tell you. Great. I got to check out the comments here and pull up the actual comment window. So yeah, today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try and record at the same time that I'm streaming. Oh yeah, the Blaze Blue games are pretty good in terms of the deal that they have, but I don't like to play those types of fighting games unless I have like a little arcade stick to use, like the joystick and the buttons, because it's so hard for me to get the correct combos, because those are the ones you have to do the swooping attacks. Alright, so I'm going to set this up right here. This is set to offline. I got my comments right here. I've got another version of OBS right here, and I'm going to see if I can record while streaming at the same time. And this is going to be really helpful for me in terms of making reviews for stuff. Like, say, for example, Shadow Hearts Covenant. I can record footage. Like, every once in a while, I'll be going back to Shadow Hearts, the original game, and I'll be playing my Game Plus mode just so that I can get footage so I can eventually have a proper review of it. Stardew Valley. Also, by the way, I haven't been playing Empyrean Galactic Survival as much lately, so if you were interested in getting that on a sale, I'm not playing that, because the people that I was playing with, they don't play anymore, plus the server's dead anyways. Okay, so where are my comments at? Right here. With all the new anime, there's one voice actor I haven't heard in such a long time. I wonder if he's been busy. Oh, find out which one it is. Those people are... They're not celebrities. They're pretty active on Twitter, and chances are you can talk to them. Sometimes they don't want to respond to you. Like, I tried to get the voice of Tom to do something for me. I was even gonna promote whatever he wanted me to promote for free. I mean, how popular is the voice actor of Tom now? Tom is popular, but the voice actor of Tom, I don't think too many people know exactly who he is. So I would assume that whatever project he's working on, free promotion would be a good deal for him saying whatever I wanted him to say, like 6 words. But I guess he gets tired of that because he is a voice actor. He gets that shit all the time. Yeah, I'm sure right there. But basically what happened was I was trying to hit up the voice actor of Tom because I wanted him to do an intro. You're watching Bob Samurai, and this is Classic Month. Because if you remember, a couple years ago, I did the Classic Month. I reviewed Cowboy Bebop. I think I reviewed Berserk. I reviewed Gundam Wing, and I think I did some other anime too. Okay, so now that this is set up, I'm gonna try and record with OBS. Webcam full screen, gaming, monitor capture, game screen cap. Don't mind me. Properties, Stardew Valley, start recording. Ah, it works. But this is that correct? That is not correct. Edit scene. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. I can record and I can stream at the same time. I can turn my voice off and turn the game music on. Turn that up. This is awesome. I'm gonna check out how this recording goes afterwards. Sorry for the delay, everybody. Oh shit, I forgot I'm using the controller for this. Brittany Karaboshi. Maybe she just got tired of doing anime. I don't know. Look her up on Wikipedia. If she died, somebody would have put it. I mean, I don't want to take it lightly. I don't know who you're talking about, so I mean, it's easy for me to say whatever. But if something happened to her, then you'll find it on Twitter. Not Twitter, Wikipedia. Answer. Do you think it'll help me if I want Tekken? Do you think it'll help me if I want Tekken? Yeah, I mean, if you want Tekken, then it's on sale. I don't know exactly what you mean, though. If you're trying to, like, cure that urge for a fighting game, Tekken is not the exact same type of fighting game as the Blaze Blue, but I think if you like anime, which I guess you do, there's also the Blaze Blue games, which are heavily inspired by anime. Alright, let's do this. Oh, it's winter. Honestly, I feel like sleeping through winter, to be honest with you. I don't like playing in winter. However, I'm missing something. Iridium bar. 5 times market price. I thought I did that already. You want an iridium bar? Is that it? Fine. Let's give him an iridium bar. I've got a few. Oh shit. Gonna pay me the 5 times market value. Yeah, I should just hibernate. I feel like just sleeping through it. I gotta talk to my grandpa at the end of this and he's gonna rate me. And I'm disappointed because I wanted to be married with family. But that can't be helped because it's winter. I should have started sooner. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna sleep through. Or maybe I should just work on cutting down the forest, because I know once you get to the new year, the forest is overgrown like crazy. Dubbing Sentai Filmwork anime in Funimation, that's why I haven't heard her voice in a while. Yeah, Sentai, I don't think they have the best dubs. They usually get lower tier people, which is not bad. Like, I haven't seen too much Sentai dub, but from what I remember, like, The World God Only Knows, I just prefer the sub. It's just nice that they have it, though. Now leave? What a dick. You fucking motherfucker. Get you a thing or two, little... Alright, Staff of Power, 5,000 gold. I don't think that was actually worth it. What do you guys think? I could make 5,000 selling corn. What's up, Yujiro? Can you burn the woods? It's not like Minecraft, is it? Where you can like actually set. Well, you probably couldn't because it's winter, but in Minecraft you can set a fire and they just all cut straight across. I haven't seen Monster. Whoa, who are you? Tulip, bok choy. Okay, so what's the difference here? You got one bok choy and another bok choy. One bok choy is 300, one is 320. 25 health, 25, or 25 energy, 25 energy, 10 health, 10 health. Yeah, what's the difference? They're the exact same thing. You fucking trying to scam me. You know what? Fuck you. How about that? You saw it? What do you think? What do you think about the bit about me talking about where I was trolling people? What do you think about that? Am I able to raise animals? Yeah, I can. I'm just not... Actually, that's a good idea. I should go and see the carpenter so that she can upgrade my farm. I should do that. But, no. Then if she upgrades my farm, I don't have any money to buy seeds come New Year. So that's a problem right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting some of this shit down. Where's my axe? Am I missing something here? Where the hell's my axe? Maybe I gotta go to the blacksmith, because I think I might have got an upgrade. Yeah, I shortened his dick by 20 inches, so I guess that took him down to about like -17. Take him to the town. Please have my axe. Yes, good. All according to plan. Man, I tried to spend like I tried to segment today and spend half of the day watching anime and the other half of the day working on the video, and of course taking breaks and like doing the game and stuff. This game looks like it's from 1981. Having played games from 1981, this does not look like it. I can tell you that. It probably looks like a PS1 2D game. But, bust stop. You guys want to see what game I played when I grew up? I'll show you later. Because you gotta hear the sounds, and I don't feel like going through all this shit. If you guys remind me, I'll show you later. Yeah, this game, it doesn't have too much life left in it for the playthroughs that I'm doing. I'm gonna play until the end of year 3. As long as, like, if I feel comfortable with where I am in year 3. If you can't get a voice actor, I mean, well, I appreciate that, but the voice actor that I was wanting, it was the guy who did the Toonami thing, and the reason why I needed the guy who did Toonami was because I had a Toonami intro. Go look at the beginning of my Cowboy Bebop review, and you'll see what I'm talking about there. I did a Toonami intro. So, like, that's the only reason I wanted it, just I thought it would be cool. Other than that, I don't really care so much. It's just an extra novelty. I mean, I like voice acting, but I kind of don't even care about voice acting. I just thought that would be something cool for the fans. To have somebody. Because there's a lot of other people, they've got famous people doing intros for them. Like my friend Goshen4, she got the voice of Vegeta, whoever that is, doing the intro for her. I see. know, if you buy it for me, I can't say that I'd stream it because I'm not a big fan of fighting games. It's like, I appreciate having new games, but I'm not a big fan of fighting games. And like I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of those particular fighting games because you need like a joystick and the buttons, or at least I do. I can't play it with a controller because you gotta do the swoop motions, and I just can't do that for some reason. I just can't do the moves. So it's just me getting frustrated and pressing all sorts of buttons, so I probably wouldn't play it much. What am I trying to do in this game? Farm, get married. Right now I'm about to try and clear out my forest because come spring, it's gonna be overgrown. Alright, so I can put in that. Now over here I can put in that. Hey, Red Gab, what's going on? Alright, can I sell this ring? No. This ring is totally worthless to me. Isn't it? Yeah, it's worthless. Yo, by the way, Yamcha, I think in a bit... I think after an hour of playing this, I'm gonna go do a few rounds of Paladins if you want in. I didn't win my 3 games today. I won 1. Yo, Yamcha, I did a round of Paladins earlier this morning. No, not wrong spot. Yeah, but I did that, and my team was 3 tanks and 2 healers. We won, but it took such a long ass time to win because there's no damage. It took forever to get anybody down. It was crazy. Topaz, that. What else? I guess that. I don't know. Actually, I need this. Alright, let's start demolishing this farm here. You're into Bob. Oh, you're into Bob. I'm into Bob. I see what you mean. Kind of came off a little bit, It's gonna take me forever. I've never once cleaned out the farm. To be honest with you, like, I don't even think about buying games anymore. I've got so many, like, classic games, because I've been playing PS2 games a lot lately. PS2 games. I found a PS1 game that looks so corny. I posted a video on it on my Twitter. I forget what it's called, but I said that the game was shit-tacular, and it's somebody's review. Just go on there and check out how terrible the dubbing is. It's a game from Japan that never got localized, but it's got an English dub. So the voice actors that they have are people that they found randomly in Japan. So it's like English. It's terrible. I want to play that at some point. Alright, so the biggest thing about this is going to be I'm going to be running low on energy. And I can't see my energy bar because I got the speaker in the way here. Is it craptastic? It's very craptastic. You should check it out. Yeah. That was the weird dubbing. You saw the video that I posted. Yeah. I kind of want to play it. The gameplay looks like absolute dog dick, though. Oh, I gotta go pet a pupper. Gotta go pet a pupper. What's up, Master Chief Snake? Where the hell's my pupper? Why the hell don't I have any more batteries yet? Deep freeze, yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, I had a lot of compatibility issues with Gary's mod too. That's ultimately why I stopped playing it. Plus, I just got tired of it. It's like, I try and build shit, and it would just glitch out and just fuck me up. And then at the end, I just feel like I put so much time into working on this, it's kind of just a waste of time. So then I started going over to, like, stuff like Minecraft and stuff. And by the way, for those of you who've been around the channel for a long time, 7 Deadly Sins finally got... It's not 7 Deadly Sins, I'm sorry. 7 Days to Die finally got its Alpha 16 update. I tried it for a little bit, and it's like, I don't even care. I'll get back into it eventually. Possibly. But, I mean, I paid 10 bucks for the game. I got my money's worth out of it, easy. What's up, Derek? How's it going? Oh, man. Telling me to watch it's not going to get me to watch it any faster. Actually, telling me to watch it's probably going to take me longer to watch it because... I don't know, that's just kind of how I am about it. It's like Hajime no Ippo. I didn't watch that because people were telling me to watch it. I watched it because I had a fond memory of like 6 years ago I saw an AMV for it. And then I was like, you know what? I wasn't feeling anime at the time. Actually, right now, I feel like I'm kind of exhausted. And it's just taking me so long to watch a show just because I'm not motivated to just blow through it like I used to be. But, you know, it comes and goes. I think everybody feels that way. But I felt that way when I was getting into Hajime no Ippo, and I just started watching something random just to experiment, and I was just blown away by it. I get people all day long, watch Hunter x Hunter, watch Gintama, watch not really Slam Dunk, but it's like the whole constant thing, it just doesn't work on me. Persistence, many people think persistence works, but it kind of doesn't work on me. I think the main reason is because I already have, like, after I finish the review of the one thing that I'm doing right now, which is actually a Patreon review for my patrons, I gotta work on another Patreon video after that. But before I even get to that, I gotta do the one... Oh, I gotta ask people what they want me to review next on Patreon. Even though I haven't gotten around to the first one, it's like they're just adding it to the queue. I thought Star Wars Force Unleashed 2 was good. Do you think 1 was good? I thought 1 was pretty fun, but I hear a lot of mixed opinions about number 2. I hear that it's actually pretty bad. Why not give it a shot? I mean, there's no reason why not give it a shot. It's just that I will give it a shot whenever I just feel like giving it a shot. My anime watching is totally random. It's just whatever I feel like at the time. And if I'm not feeling it, there's no way that I'm going to get into it. That's just kind of the way that I have to do things. Just, I fly by the seat of my pants and I never know. Because if I know, like, oh, I'm going to watch this and I'm going to go watch that, I'm not going to have as much fun with it. That's why I like to be random. Weeb carrying a katana. Do any of those early access games ever get finished? Some of them do. I bought one not too long ago. It was like 10 bucks. It was one that I was looking at since the very beginning of it. So I just figured it wouldn't hurt. But yeah, they do get finished, but a lot of times with the one that I picked up, I haven't even been able to put time into it because it's hard to play. It's kind of shit. But the best ones, I think, are the ones that are kind of unfinished, like 7 Days to Die. Empyrean Galactic Survival is pretty cool too, but after a while you feel like you got this mass amount of space, but if you're there by yourself, then it's no point. But then again, their only competitors so far are Minecraft, I think. And I just can't play Minecraft anymore, even though that's finished. Rusty Spur. Can I go get this investigated? Yes, I can. Awesome. Weeaboos and anime are Japanese plot to take over revenge on US for Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I don't know about that. It's more of let's make our Japanese viewers totally solely dependent on anime, and because you know the whole otaku thing where they're socially inept. A lot of people love to live up to that. Yeah, developers can take their time a lot of times with the early access stuff. This is so boring cutting trees. I want to go do something, but I'm just tired of winter. Japan's alright. Top 10. Similar taste in anime. I thought Steins Gate was way overrated. Slam Dunk is 10, no doubt about it. I'm sure I will enjoy it. I'll get around to it eventually. Cause like, it's hard for me to watch anime unless I review it. If I watch something and I like it, it's like, damn. If I can't review this, I feel like it's a potential wasted. Like I watched Sadamitsu the Destroyer, which is a totally cheesy anime, but I had fun with it and I wanted to review it, but because I was in between reviews when I watched it, I kind of wasted it because now I have to rewatch it to make the video. Kind of how it is. There's also a big motivational issue to making videos as well. I could probably do more videos, but sometimes it's just a huge motivational thing. Aside from that, there's other circumstances at play as well. Not just motivation related to how YouTube is going, but just motivation with other stuff in general, like family things. There's been a whole lot of shit going on lately, and it's complicated. You don't want to watch it because it's subbed, right? That has nothing to do with it. The anime that I'm watching right now are subtitle only. I'm watching Yamoto 2199. I mean, I finished that. The original series, I mean, 2199 is subtitle only, which is 24 or 26 episodes. Plus, I'm watching the original show so I can make the comparison video. That's like 50 episodes subtitle only. It's not a big deal. I would prefer it if it had a really good dub, but I don't ever say that I don't want to watch something because it doesn't have sub. I mean, it doesn't have dub. Legend of the Galactic Heroes was sub only. I hate people who are so paranoid that they want to close down nuclear power plants. Do people want to close down? Who wants to close down nuclear power plants? Is a great source of energy. You just have to be incredibly, incredibly careful with it. I mean, mistakes happen, and mistakes, like, if a little mistake happens with that, then it's just fucked. Carnival Phantasm anime from Type Moon? No. Is that related to Fate Stay Night? And you know what gets me is like everybody's super environmental and like, oh, I want to drive the electric cars and I want to have everything that's electric and not using gas, but it's like they don't know where electricity comes from. It's like, sure, you might have a city that only has electric cars and there's no gas coming out, but look over here, these guys have like 100 coal factories lit up and just smoke billowing into the sky just so that you can have your car. So like one section is nice and clean, the other section is shit. Yeah, it's really clean. It's just, I mean, it's stable too. But you just have to be incredibly careful with it. I don't know if I'd want to live near one, but that's somebody else's choice. Because the risk is always there. I don't feel like packing up my shit and moving just because somebody else fucked up. think it's not part of Fate's Day. Oh. I don't know. I haven't seen it though. It just sounds like something that would be related to it. It's like, if I never see anything else that is related to Fate's Day Night again, then I'll be happy. Not that I hate the anime or anything like that, it's just like, do not care enough to even consider watching any more of it. Whoa, all that hardwood right there. We're slowly integrating into environment. Energy, and yes, coal energy is dying. Well, it just depends on where you look. Coal energy is alive and well in many countries in the world. In fact, say for example, United States, we're moving on to different types of energy, but look at all these other countries that are just developing, and when they start developing, they're going to go to the cheapest form of energy, which is likely going to be coal energy. And we have people, we're just starting getting back into coal mining right now. But it's not necessarily for us to use, it's for us to export and increase the GDP. Like, we can sell it to, I guess, China. China uses coal. You could probably sell it to some other third world countries as they're trying to develop. I mean, you could have people that are switching out of coal and not using it anymore, but there's always going to be somebody that's using it until, like, the entire world develops. For the solar wall, yeah, I think that'd be pretty awesome. Get lots of energy, it kind of pays for itself. Pretty clever design there. I hope they actually go through with it and make it solar so it actually produces energy. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know how they're going to keep people from trying to spray paint it though. In chat say is good streaming place, because I don't know what you're talking. Is a good streaming place because I don't understand exactly what you're talking about. Solar energy, it's hard to collect a whole lot of energy from solar. I mean, there's a lot of people in China, and you would probably have to put a ring of solar panels around the sun in order to satiate the amount of energy that they use in China. Yeah, Rottweilers. Name a good free streaming spot. Oh, I understand. Hey. I can't say anything about that. But I don't think anybody from Crunchyroll is sitting here watching my stream right now to get on me like, oh, Bob Samurai, he's promoting piracy. Which, by the way, not every anime on those streaming sites are licensed. And a lot of the shows are so old that some of the license expired. I know that's not why people use those sites, but if I ever need to watch a show that's not licensed, I mean, if I watch something from the 1970s, chances are that the license is expired. Spray painted, what did I miss? What are you talking about getting spray painted? Who's getting spray painted? I can eat these melons now because I know that what the fuck was Penny? That was her name. She was, all she needs is the bouquet. I just watched something about anime and autism, why autistic people love anime on BBC News, but I can't link it from YouTube. Yeah, I've seen that. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I really, it's like I feel like there is definitely a connection between anime and autism, but at the same time, the video that they made is a huge misrepresentation of people in anime, people who like anime, because there's all sorts of just regular people who like anime, but the video doesn't really depict it like that. I actually wanted to make a video about that, but I didn't want to come off as like just piss anybody off, because I know that there are some autistic people who watch me, and there's varying degrees of autism. Like, some people are like, you would never know that they're autistic, and other people, like, you can tell, and they would not be able to tell the difference. Like, they wouldn't be able to say, oh, he's talking about the video, he's not making fun of me, I presume. And I don't want them to think that I'm making fun of them, because there's a lot of people who, not a lot of people, but there's a decent amount of people who I presume would be autistic who would watch the videos. I've actually had a good, not a really good friend of mine, but somebody who I used to work with. She used to do this thing where she would oversee children that are like in really bad situations, not only like mental issues, but also family issues as well, and the families give them up for adoption. So she kind of works for the state in a place to help these people out until they can find a home or whatever. So she deals with a lot of troubled kids, and she'll tell me that these kids, they'll watch your video and they say, oh, they actually really agree with you. They like some of the things that you say, and some of them are like super young, like 11 or something. And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't think my content is suitable for 11-year-olds to watch, but they really like it, and they're finding videos, anime to watch because of it, so be it. Yeah, that's just the thing. Everything is so subjective and relative that people just want to have it so there's no like demonstrable fact for anything. Everything's so subjective. It's like, well, you don't know, which is kind of silly in itself. Which is probably just a result. That's probably just a symptom of autism in itself. Trying to argue that everything is subjective and trying to interject your own logic behind everything just to win an argument. I don't need to go to bed yet. It's too early. Well, to be fair, there's a lot of worse things that you can call anime fans, because if you remember, CNN did a video where they basically said that anime was promoting pedophilia, and I made a video like, hey, I can't stand CNN, but I said in the video that they've got a point. You know, anime does kind of promote pedophilia. It's an unpleasant thing, but I mean, just the fact that they're doing a news video on it, even though it was fake news, because they were just showing like, they weren't even showing like anything no game no life type of stuff. They were just showing like a regular anime, which is really stupid that they were doing that. So it kind of was fake news the way that they were representing it. But it is true, and a lot of the people, I actually talk about this in a video that I got coming up about why people are afraid to talk about anime, or why people are embarrassed to talk about anime. Oh, I cuss all the time, no videos. I can't even help it. Like, sometimes I can, but it's like, I don't even really care. As long as there's nobody around. Like, if it's the internet, then I think people... What is this? Can anybody tell me what this is? What the hell is that? Oh, it was part of a mushroom. News media is just entertainment now, yeah. Or at least mainstream it is. And it sucks too, because sometimes it's like, you can see that there are like smaller reporters on CNN. They're like, oh, we're reporting on this thing that happened, but it's like, I don't even want to give them the click to even read it. I'll just go find the article somewhere else. Otakus are literally Hitler, Gandhi. I don't know how much of this I can even clear. Hey, do you guys think that that's why a lot of my videos are getting restricted? I don't think I curse in every video, but every video of mine over the past month has been restricted. I don't think I cuss in every video. Fuck you, Tom. Where are you getting those numbers from, Master Chief Snake? Wow, I didn't think my offer would be accepted. You know what? I'm just gonna do this, save myself the trouble. There we go. What's up, Light? Just dropping by to say, hail Yamcha and Axel Steel tonight as your almighty mods, and... Hey, but what's up, Ross Luck? Going down, I'm yelling timber. What? So, Light, how's it going with your family being there? How much longer are they there for? Oh, I guess. Whoa! Fuck you, Bob. Well, you know what, Light? Thank you, but fuck you. Oh man, Light, you are too awesome, man. You are really cool. Thank you so much. You're a very generous guy. Man. So awesome. That just made my day right there. It was kind of a shitty day, but that'll do it. Thanks a lot, man. You're awesome. And it's gonna stay up there for a while, too. Fuck you, Bob. I love it when people do that, because it's like people who don't watch the stream, people who don't know anything about the type of group that we have here, they think, wow, they're being disrespectful or something like that, but it's funny. I love it. Actually, I had a lot of fun in doing that, the hate comment video. And I got so many more hate comments, like as soon as I recorded, I thought it's not worth me just going back and redoing it. So I thought, you know what, I'll just save these for the next time. The chat has always been edgy and cancerous, that's why most people stick around here. What chat? This chat? This chat is fine. If you're talking about the community, yeah. People ask me, why don't you watch like every other like anime person on YouTube? It's like, I just can't take it. Not anything bad about their videos. It's like, if you're gonna start your video off and I don't know, I feel like there's too many people that buy into the whole otaku or trash thing, and they're like, oh, we're otaku and we're all trash for watching anime. Yeah, mobile was really the only bad egg out of the group. Thanks for stopping by, Master Chief, and thank you so much for stopping by as well, Light Lelouch. Thank you so much. Actually, that's gonna help a lot because I got a vacation coming up. Yeah, so in the beginning of next month, I'm gonna take a week off. I'll let you guys know when I go. I'm gonna make a video and say, but I'm gonna be heading up to the mountains. I always wanted to go see the mountains, but it's just like, I just never travel because it's expensive. And it's kind of like not too much motivation. The proper dirty cam, or you know I am. About to like roll my nuts out on the table right here for you guys. Ever see a YouTuber slap his meat on the table? You're not about to start now. That actually reminds me of a time I had these friends back when I was in high school, and one of them, because you know back in high school everybody always wants to identify with something, and you know, that's how it is. That's why people like to identify with like certain there's a whole identity war thing going on right now. But there was this guy who really loved to identify himself as a redneck back then. He would get into an argument with people, and he would always like, I remember there were a few times he wanted to end arguments with, you ever see a redneck lay his dick on the table? And he would like get ready to do it, and if people didn't stop arguing with him, then I guess he would just do it. It's like I would just turn my head away. I don't want to see it, but he just fucking slap his cock on the table. Oh, where are you going on vacation, no videos? I was actually expecting to go down to DC because there was another YouTuber of mine who was saying that they were going to go down to DC, and they were like, hey, you want to meet up down there? Like, hell yeah, let's go, because I never met up with them before, and DC is only a few hours away from me. Plus, like, going down to DC is pretty awesome, especially, like, you see all the historical stuff, plus you can visit the White House, which is really cool. I've been there before, but it was back when Obama was in there, and I'd like to go again. I actually wanted to go see the inauguration, but I didn't want to have feces thrown at me, because that's what we're up against, but you know, they kind of just went without me, and I guess they forgot that the invitation was open, so I was just like, ah, fuck it. Is it late yet? No, I'm gonna have another one of these. Wow, I got these cherry bombs right here. Identify as better than you, cause reasons. Well, I can't mess with your identity here. What did you do in DC? DC was really awesome, I thought. I mean, I didn't really care for it for the people, but I like the food. I love the museums. I love the historical parts, like walking by the, there was like a Vietnam War memorial in there. That was really cool. Not cool, but it was just this, it was a surreal experience. I felt like all of the historical stuff that I saw there, it was like, I've seen pictures of this all my life, but being there, because it was my first time going, like last year, being there was just totally beyond words. It was just amazing. Especially when you walk into the Lincoln Memorial. Light's actually a pimp, but we can't talk about that. Oh, they have a Johnny Cash museum. I can't say I'm a big fan of Johnny Cash, but I have listened to a few of his songs, and I did like them. I actually got into being interested in Johnny Cash because of the movie Walk the Line, and that guy had a sad life, man. That's the dude right there that just fucked everything up, but he just worked hard to try and basically get it back. Against all adversities. That's a real struggle story right there, man. And plus the song he did, Hurt, the cover of Nine Inch Nails, really beautiful cover. Yeah. I hurt myself today. It is an indoor drive-in. We're supposed to be outside. What? An indoor drive-in? What about the fumes of all that stuff? That's gotta be crazy there. You have all the carbon fumes and stuff. Yeah, I used to never be a fan of country music. In fact, I still have never honestly given country music a chance. I have listened to a few Johnny Cash songs, but it was kind of always this thing that my dad would listen to when I would grow up. And the songs that he would listen to, it's kind of complainy, but then a lot of music is kind of complainy. But the music I like to listen, I don't like to listen to complaining music. I feel like if you listen to complaining music, it's likely because you have the same complaints. And I feel like listening to music like that, because I used to have an issue with depression back in the day, a while back, and I used to listen to music that I could agree with, like relate with, and it didn't help. It just made it worse. It's like, yeah, of course I'm not alone, but I mean, yeah, you kind of are, because those people are making millions of dollars and they're just living it up. Somebody else is probably writing the song for them, you know. It's better just to listen to songs that get you pumped up, get you excited, get you relaxed, Fury soundtrack, that sort of thing. It's like, I used to listen to Korn back when I was in high school, and it's like the majority of Korn songs are incredibly complainy. I really love them. I still do love Korn, but that's how their music is. So it's like some of it I can't even listen to now. Old country beats new country. I don't know anything about old country, but I mean, I can't really say that I don't know anything about it, but I mean, I've heard of it, but I have heard new country, and new country sounds garbage. Absolute fucking dead dog dick garbage. It's like that one song about the Dixie Cup or something. It's like, what in the fuck? I mean, that's kind of how a lot of music is going. Yeah, Red Solo Cup. What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that a while back. Oh, foraging. Axe proficiency, wild berry harvesting. Warp totem farm, nice. But I can say that I have been getting into Western movies. Actually, the other day, I was watching the old, True Grit. That's what it is, with, John Wayne? Is it John Wayne? Or is it, what's the other guy's name? Is it John Wayne? It's not John Wayne. It's the other guy. There's another guy. No, it was John Wayne. There's Clint Eastwood and John Wayne. It was John Wayne. Could you, like, if you're back in the old days and you're an actor and you get hired for a Western movie and your name isn't Clint Eastwood or John Wayne, you can pretty much just assume that you're gonna get killed off if you're a man. Yeah. The new Walking, what is it? The new True Grit. That one was pretty good, but that got me to watch the original, and I kind of like the original a little bit more because it's got more grit. Yeah, I feel you, man. That's mostly what I listen to with music too, Rob. Like I listen to power metal. I listen to the Fury soundtrack. Mostly lately, though, I used to listen to music. I also used to do this whole. I used to take courses on learning Chinese online, but now I just kind of listen to the news all the time, which there's like so much shit going on. It's so time consuming too. It's like I wake up and I listen to the news for like a couple hours while I'm doing other stuff. It's just like it's a weird world. I am a screen time addict. I don't think that's good. Screw my life. Yeah, one thing, hey, no videos. One thing I gotta tell you, like, it's really important because I know you're probably the youngest one here. Don't look at the screen all day, man. Looking at the screen, it'll dry your eyeballs out. Like, if you go like 5 hours looking at a screen, you gotta get up, gotta focus on something else because that can mess up your vision after a while. Actually, I went to the eye doctor a couple years ago because I could barely even see. Like, I would try and drive at night and I could not see shit. It was so dark, but they would get my eyes checked. And because back then, like, I'd wake up at like whatever time and I'd sit at the computer all day long working on YouTube videos and stuff, like if I'm off from work that day. And it's like, as soon as I wake up from the time I go to bed, I'm looking at the monitor right here. And my eyes are so dry that they wouldn't even focus anymore. Yeah. You already have glasses. Yeah, that's the thing. I kind of feel like, you know, it's just best to take care of yourself, especially when you're young. If you make good habits when you're young, then it's not a problem at all when you're older. I mean, if you're talking about 30 years old, like I am, or in your mid-20s, like I'm sure some of you are, it's like, I want to do this with my life, but it's just like, you have to stop everything else that you're currently doing. It's like, I want to continue working out because I love the feeling of working out and exercising. Like, I do exercise. You see my well, I guess you don't, but it's like I do exercise and I want to work out more, but it's just like, to do that, I've got to stop doing whatever else like I do during that time period, which is probably like, I don't know, playing some Paladins in the morning or something like that. It's just hard because it's just easy. Finished Sevenfold once they performed encore and everything. Oh, that's awesome. I've only been to one concert. I did not like it at all. I was in a mosh pit. I was back in high school. I only went because a girlfriend wanted me to go, and it's kind of like back then. It's like you'll do anything for it back then, because you know, you're innocent and it's like, oh, it means everything. Yeah. I mean, it's still important now, but back then you just think like, oh, it's a totally different mindset basically. But I went to this concert and I hated the experience. I don't think I'll ever go to the concert again unless we sit down, because I got stuck in the middle of this mosh pit, and there were these two muscular big dudes that were like just dancing with each other in front of me. They were shirtless, and then in between them, or actually next to me, there was this old woman, and somehow or another she got shuffled in between the two guys that they were like dancing with each other up in each other's faces. It was so weird that they were doing that. And the woman got sandwiched in between, and the two like big burly shirtless muscular dudes are still dancing. They did not give a fuck. So this woman, she was like looking out to me like this, just trying to do this to grab and like get out of there. And like the guys did not give a shit. They were crushing this old lady. Her bony hand was up in my face. It's like, what are you doing in the middle of this crowd? It was like, I mean, I couldn't help her. I mean, there's people like jam-packed. I'm like a sardine already. It's like, there's nothing that I could do, because there's just nothing I can do, because there's no way for me to even go if I have an extra person next to me. The mosh pits are really the dumbest thing. If I ever go to a concert, it would have to be with seated, what is your advice? An avid Stardew Valley player. A meme god. You can get the Galaxy Sword by holding wallpaper 75 from the catalog. The pale green at the place. Usually by holding... Is that a glitch? Because I'm not going to use any glitches, because that kind of sounds like a glitch to me to get that Galaxy Sword. I'd rather... Wait a minute, where's my character at? Oh, I'm not clicked on the screen. Bob, it's been an hour. Okay, as soon as this day ends... I'm actually surprised I got this far. It's been a very uneventful time. Punched in the face a few times because of them. Yeah, I don't really like... any sort of confrontation at all. It's like, I don't even care about any of that. It's like, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm a very calm guy. A magma geode. I got you, Yamcha. I gotta wait until the day's over, because I don't want to waste time. For Avenged Sevenfold. Train is passing through Stardew Valley. Yeah, and the bands that I went to see were kind of shit anyways. So... the time I went to the concert, the bands I saw were shit. I didn't really care for them. I'm never, like, to be honest with you, I'm not really that big of a music fan. It's like I say, I listen to music when I drive sometimes, but mostly I just listen to the news or whatever. But it's just like, I just don't have much of an interest. Like, if I want to get pumped up in the morning, then I'll listen to the Fury soundtrack or some power metal or something like that. But I don't listen to music as much as other people do. But I went to that concert out there, and everything was so expensive. I remember I had to pay $5 to buy a little cup of drink like this, just so that I can use the bathroom at some place. Because there was no way I was going to use those porta potties out there. Fucking disgusting. But that's kind of the thing. A lot of people, they have... this is kind of one thing that's different between me and a lot of other people. A lot of people, they don't really care if they're inconvenienced in weird ways to do something they want to do. If it's me, it's like, depending on what it is, like if I'm somewhere, I would rather have to pay $5 to go to the bathroom inside than have to go to a dirty fucking porta potty outside. Or like my friends, for example, my friends went down to Mexico and they did something. They ended up drinking the water, I think, and they ended up just shitting like crazy. It's like they couldn't even eat food or anything properly. And I was like, oh, that sounds terrible. And they're like, yeah, it was pretty bad, but we would do it again. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think shitting for a whole week is worth going to Mexico, because they uploaded the pictures online, and the stuff that they were doing, I mean, they were in like the poor parts of Mexico, which I guess is, they're from, like, one of the people is from Mexico, so I guess it's different. But it's like, I couldn't see that going to the poor part of Mexico is totally worth having the shits for a week. Actually, no, it wasn't even a week. It was like 3 weeks after they got back. So it's like, I could not see the value in that. I would just rather stay home and look at somebody else's pictures. Maybe too much info. Aw, be nice. He's a young guy, Yamcha. Yeah, the thing about making friends is people... it's a lot of times when you meet people, they don't really care about what you have to say. The way that they feel about you is mostly going to relate to the way that they feel about having the conversation with you. So if you meet somebody new, ask them questions about them. If they ask you about you, then just be very modest and just bounce it right back to them and ask them a question about them. And don't just ask like 50 questions or whatever, but give compliments and stuff like that. And if they feel good having the conversation with you, then they're gonna like you. That's really all that it is. They're gonna associate the good feeling with you. It's just that simple. Not in all cases, but in a lot of cases. The thing about being too shy to make friends, I know it's kind of sounds insensitive, but at the same time, I've been there too. When you're 30 years old and you don't have the same sort of outlets, it's like people have work. All right, if you're lucky, then maybe you can meet people you can be friends with at work. I work from home, so that's one thing in itself right there. Or maybe you're in college, you can meet friends there. Or maybe you're in school, you can meet things from there. But the older you get, you're going to look back on experiences that you could have had, but you didn't, just because maybe you were embarrassed about something, and you're going to kick yourself in the dick for it repeatedly. It's like, maybe you were too shy to talk to somebody today about something, but in 20 years from now, you're going to lay down at night, and you're going to think, damn, this is so embarrassing that I used to act that way. It happens. Like, you just have this flash of a memory. It's like, damn, that's embarrassing. I used to be like that. Well, not even 20 years. Maybe you're going to regret it in a few years or something like that. The embarrassment that you perceive that you would feel is not worse than the loss of the potential experiment, the loss of the potential experience that you could have. I can tell you that firsthand. And the good solution to being shy, stop giving a fuck. So what if they don't like you? Who gives a shit? If they don't like you, then why do you care? At least you know that they don't like you. At least you know that it's not worth trying anymore. Instead of just feeling like, oh, I want this to happen. I want this to happen every time and not doing anything. Alright, so it's 10. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'm gonna pop in Paladins. Yeah, when I was a teenager, well, I was shy when I was a teenager, but at the same time, I would just talk a lot whenever I had the opportunity to. After a while, I just kind of had to come to the point of having introspection, of realizing how much of a fucking annoyance I was, and then I started learning from that. I mean, if somebody else, you know, the things you have to learn about yourself in life, they're never easy. You either have other people tell you until you realize yourself, or you just have to realize on your own. But I think the uncomfortable parts of life are there so that we can better ourselves. Because there's two different types of people. There's people who will go through an experience like that, and it's basically like they say life is like a pot of boiling water. You can be the potato, or you can be the, what is it? Or you can be the egg. If you're the potato, then you're thrown into the water and you get soft, but if you're the egg, then you get hard. It's like, you don't let life just beat you up, but you just... I like to think that I'm the tea, is that I go into the hot water and I change the water itself. Alright, so let me pop up Paladins right here. Later, no videos. Axel Steel. Yo, Axel, you still here? You want to play? Mr. Yamcha, do you want to play? Yamcha likes to get hard. You heard it here first. World Star. Do you change the people? What's up, Dylan? What do you mean change the people? No, the stream is not done. Aw, for fuck's sake. I gotta log back in. Is this the correct login information? Yes, it is. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna pop the screen up. I'm gonna take just a quick break, run to the bathroom, and then I'll be back. I'm not gonna end the stream or anything. Alright. Why is this not working for Paladins here? Properties, Paladins. This is weird. Why won't it work? Game capture. Properties. Paladins, yes. Oh, how about this? Transform fit to screen. Okay, let's see what works here. Well, I guess that doesn't want to work. What? Why is this? Why is... Okay, there we go. I might have to end the stream and start it back up. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna... Hold on, Yamcha. I'm having problems right here. But first, I'll be right back. I'll sort this out in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Let me get this shit sorted out here. What's up, zombie? Ugh, why didn't this work? I'm gonna end the stream for a minute, but I'll start it back up. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so let me try this again. Might have to restart the computer or something, I don't know. I don't know why this doesn't want to work. Sometimes this shit happens here, man. I'm reading up on it. Alright, what do I do? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you're waiting for me, but at the same time, it's obvious that I'm not playing right now. I can't get the shit to work. If I can't get it to work, then I don't know. What's up, guys? What's going on?
He finally arrives. Thank goodness. 20 minutes later, he arrives.
Yamcha does not want to be patient and like, I'm chill. I'm just
Yeah.
Oh my god, the stream started like 1 hour late today, and he comes here 20 minutes late. Are you kidding me?
Have you been watching the stream, Yamcha?
Yes.
Am I watching? Am I playing Paladins right now?
I don't know what's going on.
I can't get this shit to work.
What's happening? What's the problem?
It won't capture on the stream. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop up Stardew Valley again, and I'm gonna try and get that to capture, and then I'll try and switch it back off. Like, I don't know what else to do if that's not gonna work. OBS is a pain in the fucking dickhole sometimes. Stardew Valley, yes, because it does this all the time for PS2. But when it does this for PS2, it's easy because I can just do that as like a background, like capture the entire monitor. But Paladins is different because that's forced full screen.
Why don't you just do Windows capture instead of game capture?
Because that's not going to work because it's forced to being a window. I mean, it's forced to being a full screen. So if I do the background capture, then it's just going to be black.
Can you do broadcast? Try broadcast Windows. If that could work.
Broadcast Windows.
OBS does that time to time. It happened to me twice.
It happens to me like all the time. Usually what rectifies it is restarting the computer.
Do it!
If it doesn't work this time, then I think I might.
Yeah.
Alright, it's starting up.
Overwatch, awesome. Paladins, Smite, old school RuneScape. I haven't played old school RuneScape in a long time. Hey Alex, Steel.
Not a damn thing. I'm gonna restart the computer. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, everybody in the stream and on Discord.